Alright, quick question. What would you do if you looked up at the sky and saw a swirling sea of rainbow-colored clouds that looked like cotton candy straight from a dream? No, you're not hallucinating, and no, this isn't some sci-fi movie. This is real life. These jaw-dropping, out-of-this-world clouds are called mother-of-pearl clouds, and they're so rare most people will never see them in their lifetime. But today, you're one of the lucky ones, because I'm about to show you exactly what makes these clouds so special, and trust me, it's more than just their pretty colors. Okay, so first things first, what are mother-of-pearl clouds? Also known as nacreous clouds, if you want to sound fancy, these bad boys form in the stratosphere, which is way higher than your everyday clouds. We're talking heights of around 50,000 to 80,000 feet, that's almost twice as high as where commercial planes fly. And here's the wild part, they only appear in super cold places like the Arctic and Antarctic regions, and only when the temperature drops to a bone-chilling -78 degrees Celsius, -108 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep, nature had to turn the freezer all the way up just to make these clouds happen. Now let's get to the part you're really wondering about, why do they look like they were hand-dyed by unicorns on vacation? Here's the science. Unlike normal clouds, which are made of liquid water droplets, nacreous clouds are made up of supercooled ice crystals. These ice crystals are so tiny and so smooth that they scatter sunlight in a super specific way. This process is called diffraction. Basically, when sunlight hits the clouds at just the right angle, usually right after sunset or right before sunrise, the light bends, splits, and gets refracted into this stunning rainbow-like display of colors. It's the same thing that happens when you see colors on a soap bubble or oil slick, but, you know, way cooler because it's in the sky. If you're wondering why don't I see these every day? Well, that's because mother-of-pearl clouds are divas. They only show up in polar regions during the dead of winter when the stratosphere is as cold as an ex's heart. And even then, you have to catch them during twilight, when the sun is just below the horizon. Miss that tiny window, and it's game over. Oh, and did I mention they're incredibly picky about altitude too? If they're too high or too low, the magic doesn't happen. All this to say, you're more likely to see a celebrity at your local grocery store than catch these clouds in person. Here's where things get a little less magical. As pretty as they are, nacreous clouds have a bit of a dark side. See, they play a role in the destruction of the ozone layer. Yep, they're not just pretty faces. When certain chemicals, like chlorofluorocarbons aka CFCs, are released into the atmosphere, they latch onto these clouds, sparking chemical reactions that break down the ozone layer. You know, the thing that protects us from harmful UV rays? Yeah, that one. So, next time you hear about the ozone layer getting wrecked, these beautiful clouds are sorta indirectly involved. Crazy, right? Okay, so maybe you're thinking, this is cool but I'll probably never see one in real life. Fair enough. But here's the thing, just knowing these clouds exist gives you bragging rights. Imagine telling someone, did you know there are clouds so rare and colorful that they look like rainbow cotton candy but they can only be seen in the freezing cold of the Arctic and Antarctic? That's an instant conversation starter. Plus, it's a reminder of how wild and unpredictable nature can be. I mean, we spend so much time looking at our phones that we forget to look up. And up there, there's literally magic happening. Here's one more wild fact for you. These clouds are so high up that they actually reflect the sun's rays after it's already set. That's why they light up with those vivid colors during twilight. While everything else around you is getting darker, these clouds stay lit. It's basically nature's version of, we don't turn off the lights until we say so. So now you know. Mother-of-pearl clouds are rare, rainbow-tinted, high-maintenance divas that live in the coldest parts of the earth and help destroy the ozone layer on their days off. They're beautiful, dangerous, and definitely unforgettable. And honestly, isn't that the best kind of mystery? And look, I gotta be honest with you, this video was a masterpiece. Like seriously, we just went from cotton candy clouds to ozone destruction and back again. If that isn't range, I don't know what is. So, if you're feeling it, and I know you are, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 100 subscribers before the year ends. It's literally one button, and I promise I'll keep bringing you the wildest stuff you never knew you needed. Cool? Cool. See you next time.